The Battle of Gettysburg. One of the most pivotal battles of the Civil War, it gave the struggling Union a chance to show the South, yet again, that the northern lands were unconquerable. It was the second time the South has attempted to invade the North, the first time at Antietam, a few months prior, to which it was unsuccessful. July 1st, the first day of the battle. Northern troops, under the new command of General Gordon Meade, were stationed at Gettysburg, but were pushed back by fierce Southerners from the town during the first day of fighting. Cemetery Hill is where the Northerners decide to make yet another stand. Meade ordered the reinforcement of the hill and the positioning of his troops to resemble a fishhook. The Potomac Army was ready, and reinforced. Winfield Scott, leading the Union Corps, arrived to reinforce Meade's men and to extend the hook to a little hill known as Round Top. Heavy casualties persisted as the second day of fighting broke out. That day was the bloodiest day in the entirety of the Civil War. Both sides suffered 9,000 casualties each in the first few hours of combat. The total troops lost from both sides amounted to over 46,000 wounded, killed, or missing. As the second day draws to a close, the North reorganizes itself to prepare for the incoming wave as July 3rd arrives. Northerners gathered and prepared to protect their homeland and freedoms. On the other side of the field, General Robert E. Lee, the powerhouse commander of the Southern Army, had successfully taken the town of Gettysburg in the first day of fighting. 75,000 untrained Southern soldiers have pushed the heavily trained and disciplined Northerners back, and were ready to continue their offensive. The South was looking for their first successful battle in Northern land, desperately needing a win to show the world that these seceded states were now their own country. Most of the battles up to this point were fought in Southern states, and they were ready to show their worth. The strong push continued on the second day. Southerners gained very little territory, yet caused heavy damage to Northern positions. Lee viewed this as another tactical victory, and unfortunately became cocky. On the third day, the last day of battle, Lee ordered 3 divisions of soldiers led by George Pickett to charge the center Union line through more than half a mile of open field. The charge began, and so did the end of the battle. Guerrilla warfare was at its infancy, and in order to grow, it would need testing. The South provided plenty. More than half of all 15,000 troops who charged would die in the fighting. It was a tactical catastrophe, completely disorganizing Lee's line of defense. The North had come out victorious. Southern troops who survived retreated back to the defensive position.
The Southern reinforcements have arrived, sir.
Heck no. We're hecking retreating.
The Southern troops who fell back were weak and vulnerable to a counterattack. However, Northern Commander General Meade, despite heavy criticism, told his troops to hold their positions.
Sir, they're retreating. We're ready to push.
Heck no, we're holding the position.
Okay.
Many historians argue that if he had made the decision to chase Lee's army, the war could have been won right then. Gettysburg was the first step the North took in winning the war and saving the United States. Thank you very much for watching. That's a wrap, boys.